There are 5 get to work items you need to use throughout your gameplay that'll leave you like this.
What? What the
Hey, what's up? If you like this sort of content, please don't forget to subscribe and give this video a big old thumbs up. Let's get to the good. This is perfect if you have toddlers. Honestly, it's perfection. Since it's a fridge, it keeps food nice and preserved for a while, but your toddlers can actually use it. That means when they get hungry, they can walk on over and take food out of the display case all by themselves. So if you're doing the 7 toddlers or 100 babies challenge, or if you simply don't have the time, energy, or desire to take care of your toddlers, this is the perfect item for you. Okay, aside from dealing with the hunger needs of those little Sims, this item is essential if you want to run a bakery or some sort of food store. This is where you put baked goods and meals and set those items for sale. Then Sims come in and they purchase it from there. However, here's another fridge that might actually be better for retail lots than that one. It's a Lice cold fridge. This is an extremely powerful item. I know that's weird to say about a fridge, but trust me, it really is. Okay, you have this on your retail lot and other Sims come on in and they buy stuff from it. Well, they can buy pretty much an infinite amount of stuff from it. Grab any meal that's super expensive, maybe this, or this, and you'll be able to sell an endless supply of them. Honestly, this is such a good item. You could visit your store with any of your Sims and be able to freely purchase some hard to get items. It's fantastic. Don't worry, the mannequins in Sims 4 aren't another unrealistic body standard for anyone. In fact, they're quite customizable and you can make them look like anyone. Any size, shape, anyone. This is a must item if you build or own a clothing store. It might also be fun at home for a number of reasons. Perhaps your child Sim wants a friend type thing in their room or play space. Who knows? A little odd, but who knows? Maybe your crafty Sim seems like the type of person who would have a mannequin in their hobby room, and then you can put clothing that they've made on the mannequin. That's kind of cool. Either way, this is a nice feature to have. You can actually change the poses for the mannequins. You do it like this. There are also different colors for the mannequins and different variations of them. Here are all of the options you can choose from. Not only that, but you can change their physique, just like you can when you're creating Sims. Who could forget a classic from Get to Work? The SimRay. You can purchase this from the phone, but that one will only freeze Sims. Another way to get the SimRay would be through constructing it at the Invention Constructor at level 2 of the Scientist career. You'll need to get 1 common crystal and 1 common metal to be able to construct it. As you get promoted through the Scientist career, you can actually upgrade the SimRay. The first thing you can do with this would be to use it like the other one, with the Freeze Ray ability. This interaction gives the targeted Sim a +2 uncomfortable moodlet called Frozen. It then evolves into a +1 uncomfortable moodlet called Chilled, which lasts for 4 hours after they've been defrosted. You can also use the Freeze Ray ability to put out a fire, so that's pretty handy, honestly. When you've reached level 3 of the Scientist career, you can upgrade your SimRay to have the Transform Object ability. This will change an object into another object. There's a small chance that this might start a fire, beware. At level 4, you can upgrade the SimRay to have the ability of Mind Control, Change Clothes. This will force a Sim to change their clothing. At level 5, you get Mind Control Clean. Can you guess what this does? Yep, you're right. It forces the targeted Sim to clean. This is done through a +1 happy moodlet called Mind Controlled Clean. Level 6 will unlock Mind Control Sit. This will give the targeted Sim a +1 happy moodlet called Mind Controlled Sit, which encourages them to sit down. I think you get the idea at this point, so I'm just gonna quickly go over the rest. Level 7 unlocks Mind Control Eat. At level 8, you get Mind Control Sleep. At level 9, you unlock Mind Control Panic. Finally, at level 10, you unlock Transform Sim. When you use this, it'll randomize the targeted Sim's hair color and or skin tone. It'll give them a +1 happy moodlet called Transformed, which will last for 2 days. This is the perfect item to use if you're playing as an evil sim, a supervillain, or a mad scientist. It's lots of fun to use, especially in public settings, like at parties or at the bar. Anywhere that's crowded and you can cause chaos. Anywho, going back to the transform item ability, this is an amazing way to make some simoleons. You might be able to transform an object into something that is a bit more expensive. Then you can sell that in build buy mode and make bank. Perhaps you don't want to sell and you just want to transform your own items, and you can do that too. That's a nice and kind of chaotic way to upgrade your stuff without breaking the bank. Something I was very excited about for Get to Work would be all the photography stuff, including the In a Flash photo studio. This is a great item to get pictures of Sims with the preset backdrops. Here are all of the backdrops that it comes with. When I'm playing a family seriously, unlike all those other times I play them unseriously, I like to have this somewhere on the lot. Normally in the basement, out of the way, somewhere I don't have to look at it often. That way I can take group photos of my family members using this, and it turns out pretty cute. Another way to utilize this would be to set up a store. Place this item in said store and take photos of your customers like this. Now you can sell those photos back to the Sims or to anyone else who wants to buy those pictures. Weirdos. Those are the 5 items, but...
Psych! That's the wrong number!
I do have a bonus object for us today. This might be one of my favorite things that came with Get to Work. It's the prison cells. These are just fantastic if you want to rebuild the police station or make one of your own. Or maybe you want to make a decorative area, or even for your basement for some special reasons. No, not like that, you sicko. You might be an evil werewolf, vampire, or spellcaster. Or maybe you're simply an evil sim and you want to lock others up in your basement. All that matters here is that we got the ability to make jail cells. Not only does it come with these bar pieces and a door, but it also comes with a mirror, sink, toilet, bed, and shelving that would work perfectly in a jail cell. I've used this before for my painting club and for my master vampire who would lock people up before transforming them into vampires themselves. And she would also use it to feed on Sims who aren't transforming. It was a good time for her. Not really for anyone else though. And that's it. I said that's it. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like it and subscribe for future Sims 4 content. Stay happy, healthy, and hydrated. I'll talk to you very soon. Bye!